Hello, class. I'm glad you could join me. Today we're talking about object pronouns. Okay? So it sounds hard, but it really isn't. It's very simple, okay? But first, we have to review what is an object, what is a pronoun. Well, an object is something that is affected. So it's what is affected by a verb, okay? And a pronoun, if we remember back to our first few weeks of English, we remember that pronouns take the place of a noun, right? They're words that take the place. So you're familiar with subject pronouns, okay? These are words that take the place of a subject, right? So for example, I, you, he, she, it. Okay, well, pronouns, object pronouns are going to be taking the place of an object. Right? So, as with everything, let's take a look. With our chart. Oops. Okay. So on our left side, we have singular. On the right side, we have plural. Remember, plural means more than one. Could be two, three, four. Singular means just one. Okay? So for object pronouns, the first person, when I'm referring to, so when the action is affecting, okay, in this case, we're going to say me. Okay? What about second person? Second person does not change. It's still going to be you. But third person, so if we remember our subject pronouns, we say, okay, he, she, it. Well, object pronouns, okay, we're going to use him for boys, her for girls, and it for things, okay? For plural, for something that is affecting, me and other people, okay? So we're going to say us. You stays this, so second person is the same in English. But third person, we're going to use them. Okay? So practice saying these with me. Me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. Okay? All right. Well, you might be asking yourself, okay, teacher, how do I use this? How do I use this? Objects are hard. No, they're not. You have been using objects your whole time as you've been writing English sentences. So let's look at the sentence. I love pizza. Because who doesn't love pizza, right? Everybody loves pizza. If we look at this sentence, it's our basic English sentence. We have a subject, which is our actor. We have our verb. And here, our object is what is being affected by this verb, right? So I love what? What do you love? Well, I love pizza. Pizza is the object, okay? So is pizza, if we look back at our chart, is pizza, am I talking about me? You? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? What is pizza? Well, pizza goes in the category of a thing, right? And it's singular. So if I use an object pronoun, okay, pizza will turn into the word it. I love it. Why do I use this? Because if I know that I'm talking about pizza and I already mentioned the pizza, I don't want to repeat myself, right? So I can say I love it. I can say, for example, well, she cooked pizza. I love pizza. See how we are repeating ourselves? So we don't want to repeat ourselves. We don't want to repeat many times. Pizza, pizza, pizza. No. We say, she cooked pizza. I love it. Okay? Well, what about what about something like this? Bob plays tennis with Martha. Okay, so suppose we want to, so here we have two objects. We have our direct object. We have our indirect object. Suppose I'm saying something like, oh, Bob and Martha like to play sports. Bob and Martha like playing tennis. Okay. And then I say, well, Bob plays tennis with Martha. Well, I'm repeating tennis and Martha, tennis and Martha. I can replace these, okay? So Bob plays what? So here, let's look at our object. Tennis. Oops. If I want to substitute tennis, tennis is what? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Is it you? Is it us? No. it's a thing, right? So Bob plays it with Martha. Okay? So when we're talking about what is affected by the object, okay, directly, that's tennis, right? So Bob plays what? Tennis. Okay, well, Bob plays it with whom? Okay, well, we can actually substitute Martha. Martha is what? A boy, a girl? Is it me? Is it you? So we can actually put so Martha's a girl. So Martha plays it with so Bob plays it with her. Okay? It's all about identifying what is the object. Okay? And when we know what is the object, well, we just need to ask ourselves, well, is it singular or plural? Okay. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Is it us? Is it you? Okay? Let's look at another example. So, maybe we can say something like this. The teacher okay, speaks oh, I don't know, let's say the teacher speaks Italian. Step number one, what is the subject? Well, sorry, step number one, what is the object? Our object is Italian. Okay, so let's do that. Step number one, what is the object? What is the object? Okay, Italian. Step number two, identify the object as singular. Is it plural? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Okay, identify the object. So here, Italian is singular, and it's a thing, right? So we're going to use it. So, whoops, Italian would become it. So instead of the teacher speaks Italian, we can say the teacher speaks it. Let's look at another example. What if someone's mom is talking to me and John, right? So I can say, oh, Mrs. I don't know, Mrs. Smith, okay, speaks to John and me. Okay, well, I know that I already have this, but I can actually group these two together. What's me and more? So that means we're going to use us, right? Step one, what is the object? John and me. Step two, is it singular or is it plural? Well, John and me, that's plural, right? That's more than one. Okay, is it first person or third person? Since we have me right here, it has to be first person. So Mrs. Smith speaks to us. Mrs. Smith speaks to us. Right? Now, let's use an example with them. Okay, that one's not even that hard. We can say something like Maria studies, okay, English, math, science, and oh, I don't know, history. Okay, step number one. What is our object? Well, our object is, so let's see. Maria, subject, studies is a verb. So Maria studies, what does Maria study? Maria studies what? English, math, science, and history. Oh my goodness. How many do we have here? Is it singular or plural? 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to be plural. So, are we going to use first person or third person? Well, these are things, so they have to be third person. So Maria studies them. See how neat that looks? Well, what about something like, well, Mike loves his wife. Again, step number one. What is the object? Okay, so Mike loves what? Or Mike loves who? His wife. Okay? Well, is his wife, is it singular? Is it plural? Well, you know, it's going to be singular. Is it first person, second person, third person? Is it me? No. You? No. Is it, so it's going to be third person. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? What is it? His wife. It's a girl. So we're going to use her. Right? So Mike loves her. Notice how our object pronouns take the place of the complete object. Okay? Thank you for tuning in. That's all I have for you guys today. Tune in next time. See you later.